Okay. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual, right? Excuse me. This video is entitled Meek Mill versus Tyrese Response. I'm off today, so I'm going to make about 4. I'm going to keep this one shorter than most. There's an element of this response, the contradiction in this response, that I'm going to address. You see, the energy I see with Meek Mill going to jail is, brother, keep your head up. You know, so wrong. So wrong. Like the Nicki Minaj don't drop the soap petty thing. That was cold. That was petty. I'm not feeling that. Just being honest. I don't really like either one of them as an artist, but just as on a human level, somebody go to jail, you tell them don't drop the soap because that's your ex. That's petty. You know, that's trifling. But moving forward. Then the response for Tyrese, with people, you know, making fun of him and I called him a punk and whatnot. He got mental issues. He going through a rough patch. Whatever. The hypocrisy of that is this, though. Y'all do realize Meek Mill did that to himself. Not being young and in the streets, you might catch a case. True. And that case might follow you. True. He got out of he made he went from nothing to something, which is the American dream. You got to be commended for that, right? From his situation. But he violated probation with silly stuff, which is true. But people act like it's unfair. In my opinion, he didn't go to jail because of his violations, which were things that were dropped. He's going to jail because his crew is out of control, and that wasn't dealt with. You know, we talking about smacking people with pistols. We talking about snuffing Beanie Siegel. We talking about chasing down Safari. We talking about, you know, getting punched by fans because fans like, you know, they gonna swing on me first. We talking about, you know, the Drake beef. Yeah, that's hip hop beef, right? But, and you can say, but Meek didn't do none of that. The problem is that's Meek crew. So they feel like, man, you know what, your crew out of line, you the leader of that pack, you got to go down. You know, we're going to use these old charges that you bought your way out of, even though they were silly. But once again, they were silly things to do in the first place. What you doing busting willies in New York? Like, and why I say it's silly is this. People say, oh, I bust willies in Philly. That's what they do. They do bikers in Philly, Jersey, whatever, right? If you're a person who can afford bikes to the point where you can actually afford to go places where they do it and it's not a big deal, or as an artist, he's traveling. He can go somewhere and rent a bike and go off somewhere while he's on tour and just willy his life away. Or be on obscure roads when he's on the bus. But you don't hear me, though. Now, I find the hypocrisy funny. Because 1 minute, everybody's like, oh, Meek Mill's taking a million L's. They making fun of him because of the Drake thing, because of the charges, you know, because of the Nicki Minaj thing. Oh, and now he going to jail because, you know, of the consequences of his actions and his crew's actions. We got to pray, brother. Stick together. Ashe, brother. Amen. It's the system and white supremacy. Nah. You know. Are people young and make mistakes? Yeah, but no. Once you get caught in the system, you know what the deal is. You know, you can get mad about how unfair the system is to black people, which is true. But guess what? You know, if you in the streets, you know that going into it. You know that going into it. Don't act like, oh, it's going to be fair for me. No. No. Now, it's just the energy that bothers me. Because I'm not going to, you know, I haven't seen people yet. It just happened. So I might be a little too early. I haven't seen people making fun of him, laughing at him. You know, I haven't seen people, oh, you little punk. I ain't seen all that. You know, oh, he's got mental issues. He just needs help. I seen that. People, we love you. We care. Free you. Free Meek. Fuck the police. Now, let's turn this around to the energy that y'all gave Tyrese. Now, mind you, before I speak on the Tyrese thing, like I said before, I'm not with all that social media stuff like that. Only reason y'all see my face in these videos because it's the quickest way to upload them. I'm just being honest. But I get people don't want to see a guy stunting / being righteous all the time and acting like he got it together. And his energy is off sometimes. Before all of this happened. But loving your kid, taking care of your kid, paying your child's mother $13,000 a month to make sure your kid is taken care of properly when you're not together. And people are making fun of it because he had a breakdown because he was going to lose his kid. You know, that's to be laughed at. That's to be made fun of. That's to say, oh, something off. Cats smacking people with a pistol is not off compared to that. He was crying, then he was twerking. Yeah, that's off. But shouldn't y'all say the same thing? Dog, you crew beating up people, you on probation. That's gonna be a problem. Your crew smacking people up, jumping people on camera, that's gonna be a problem. Popping wheelies in places, that's gonna be a problem. Getting cases, even though they get dropped, that's gonna be a problem. You on probation. That's a mental issue that you're not thinking. But people not saying that. At 1 minute they was clowning him about Drake and all the L's Meek was taking, and now all of y'all want to be fucking Care Bears. But I find it ironic that y'all energy is so callous with Tyrese. Now, like I said, I don't agree with his social media things. I don't. I think he's just going too far. Everybody don't need to know your business. You know. But if you want to put yourself out there, you are open to scrutiny. And that's the one thing that's fair on both ends. You know. My issue is if Tyrese is open to scrutiny for his situation, it's just ironic to me that nobody put his child's mother under scrutiny. And nobody put Meek Mill's actions under scrutiny. So Tyrese a punk because he got played by his child's mother and he need to suck it up and man up. Meek Mill's an angel and fuck the police because him and his crew was fucking up. And it's the whole energy of it. Like, y'all really gonna just act like, you know, this makes sense. And the fact that this happens in the same week span, like, really? And you wonder why a house divided would never stand. And I was gonna get into some other videos, which I'm about to do now, about how Black America hates builders. And so this is a preface to what's about to go down next. We out.